this bit here, Bill. Right, just say hello, Bill, again.
Hello.
Okay, this is Bill Sainsbury. I'm going to say this again for those people who are listening, but I want to record this bit because it's been a fantastic day, and I just wanted to be able to play this video back. So, just tell us a little bit about the Dribble show.
Well, the Drebble show was conceived by the actors themselves. They came down and looked at the Drebble, and the other thing was I gave them a bit of background on its history, what we knew about Cornelius Drebble, which isn't an awful lot. And plus, they learnt about what the BBC had tried to do with the actual replica Drebble. And they put together this wonderful script. They kept it light, they kept it funny, and and the idea was that one of them was the inventor himself, Mr. Drebble, and the other one was his assistant. But explain how this amazing invention was going to work. And it was a really great little piece that, you know, all ages can understand and enjoy. And I think it went down very well.
I think I'll tell you, one of the best bits for me is that I followed on. There was this tour for the deaf today, and his family went on with an interpreter, deaf interpreter, and I went in, and I have to say it was absolutely brilliant because you could tell by the looks on these people's faces that this person, obviously, an ex-submariner, was serving on board one of these ships and talking about what life was like, and they were amazed about, he was sleeping right in with the torpedoes and talking about, what happens when the vegetables go off, and then, they use that for soup and stuff like that. So, I think it really made a difference to that family, and of course there was a tour for the partially sighted as well.
That's right. I mean, this was a bit of an not experiment because we have done this sort of thing in the past, but we don't do it regularly enough, mainly because of funding, to be perfectly honest. And Heritage Open Days has given us a good excuse to sort of brush off our way we can sort of show off the boat, and we were given a little bit of funding for the sign interpreter to come down. But it wasn't that expensive, and what we've learned today is we do think that we can offer this to pre-book groups. As long as they book in advance, we probably can, get an interpreter in. Plus, with the partially sighted tours, quite often it's about confidence with your guides, with the ex-submariners, to feel that they can deliver their interpretation over to these different audiences with disabilities. And the guides that did this today had no problems at all, and they were just absolutely fantastic. So we've learnt a lot ourselves.
Okay, that's great. Thanks very much, Bill. The volunteers here are all submariners, and I spoke to all of them, and I've done a video with one or two of them. There's Terry, I'm going to do Jim, and there's John that we met earlier that we did a few messages. So, and they're all great carriers, and I've spoken to many people today, and they've all said that the best thing about the today was the guides actually on the submarines, just telling a few of the stories that happened. So, just say thank you to all of them as well. And it's been a real pleasure today. And those pigeons there, we were just talking about also. Perhaps there's many generations of pigeons, perhaps from the first pigeon that roosted there when it's been there 28 years ago, because they've been there all their lives. So what about their mums and dads and their mums and dads after that? So perhaps there's a bit of history there with the pigeons too. What do you think, Bill?
Oh, you're probably right.
You don't have to answer that one. Thanks very much, Bill. Cheers.